auxiliary, whatever. I'll try to give more explanation in this context. Okay, so we'll move to the PPT, which you have the tenses. So dear students, here, as you know, that what is mean by tenses, but tenses generally you had the idea in the previous academic also, like from the schooling, your teacher taught you what is mean by tenses and how it defines, and how many types of tenses, and what are the category, how you use in the present tense, past tense, future tense. These all already but now in this level you need to link with present tense and past tense, present tense, future tense, and with the same context, we'll see sometime both the tenses, how it could be acceptable. Dear students, sometimes you have to observe whoever speaks the whoever speaks the language. You try to follow, and you try to observe their language in the form of grammatical aspects, the grammatical aspects. Some some faculty and students, they used to talk like, he don't know, like that is saying, but he don't know you cannot say. Instead of he don't know, what you say according to the grammar? What is the correct sentence? If
Doesn't.
he doesn't, yes, he doesn't know. You don't use as she don't know. That is wrong, because she is the subject, as we know. Don't, it comes after before the plural or singular in the first person. But when you use the third person singular, as you know, already I taught you in the previous class also, uh, I is the first person, and singular, plural is we, I, we. You is first person and second person. Third person singular is he, she, it, or any name. In the present only it comes as he doesn't, she doesn't, it doesn't, Ramu doesn't, Shrestha doesn't, like that. Okay. So anyhow, student, this basic grammatical structure you have to keep in your mind while speaking. Okay, fine. Now in this tenses, we are going to discuss introduction, classification based on the time and frame, classification based on aspects, block diagram of tenses, list of rules, usage of tenses with example. These are, as you know, present, past, and future tense. Okay, students, if you just see the definition and introduction of the tense is derived whatever the Latin language, and it a verb, it indicates the time of action. See, if you look at any sentence, whatever the tense, you just immediately know that whether this expression is present or past or future, which only you know after looking at the sentence with the help of only verb, not subject, not object. Suppose I I was there this time, I was there yesterday, I was there. Suppose if you ask me something, sir, I came to college, you were not there, you are not there. If you ask me, no, I was there, I was there means, I was means in the past, I was means I am there. In that way, you have to see. If you find the difference between the action, the form of the verb, it has different meaning. If I say I am giving lecture now, I will be lecture at 5:30 today. See, I will be, if I say in the past, when I was coming from the college, so I gave that message, that I texted a message that I will be taken English class at 5:30 p.m. today evening. See, what you try to understand in the grammar, in the tenses aspects, you try to focus on verbs, try to focus on helping forms, whether that helping forms in the present tense or past tense or future tense. Based on that, you try to understand the content, and same time you should speak in that way. Are you clear? So this is the what main key to improve, to enhance your communication, even effective of functional communication. So students, this is the one condition. Like if you see the structure, the types of the tenses, as you know, present, past, and future. No need to tell about what is present. Present means which we are there, existing, not what we are doing at right time. Now, at present, we call as present tense. But even each tense, again, it has four types. If you look at present tense, Amma, are you clear my voice? Is it
Yes,
okay?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Right,
Okay, sir.
right. See, if you look at, thank you, ma. If you look at each tense, like present tense, past, and future tense, if you see each tense, again, it has four types of, four categories of the category of the present tense, like past and future. What are the types each tense it has? It has. So if you look at simple present tense, present continue, present perfect, and present perfect continue. If you look at in different context of the present tense, for example, if I talk, if I say, if I look, if I come, you come, she comes, they come. Just generally, it is ability. It is the statement. Generally, you can understand. See, if I ask you, if I ask you what is your name, you say I am or my name is, like that. See, which is general context which you say, general statements, general occasions. If it is not going on, just in the occasion where you see, you just say in the simple present tense. Okay, so I go, she goes, something else. Like present tense. Present tense, there is a structure, subject, that we will discuss. See, present tense, simple present tense, which are main verb is V1. Main verb means V1. In the present tense, all the time, main verb will be V1, verb 1 only in the present tense. And present continuous, present continuous, better I'll go through when we talk in the structure, then you will know. Present continuous, subject to place, am is are. In the present tense I'm talking, am is are plus v1 plus ing plus object. I am giving a lecture. I am. I is subject. Am is helping form. Teaching is lecturing or teaching, delivering, and presenting. These are ing form. Ing form we call as V4 or present participle. Okay, students. So this is what present continuous. Present perfect. Present perfect. After subject, based on the subject in singular, he, she, it, has, it comes. She has, he has, it has. After they, you are not going to use they, has. What they have is correct. Yes, obviously, when you are communicating, when you are writing, habitually, or after reading some written material, you know that this is a structure to use after third person singular, which are he, she, it. After, in the present perfect, you are going to use has, has. But when you see the in present tense, in the present tense, third person or first person plural. What is the first person plural, students?
Sorry, sir.
What is the first person? First person singular, singular is I. What is the plural?
They,
We, we.
we.
Yes, W-E, we. I is singular, we is plural. And second person, sorry, in the second person, I is singular and plural. Sorry, you is singular and plural also you. And third person, he, she, it is the singular, and they is plural. So students, whenever you use a subject of whether that is in singular or plural, after that you have to know. So that is, we will discuss when you come to the present tense. Past tense, this is very simple. Past tense is which which was the action completed. Like, I came yesterday, I was on leave, I came yesterday. Yesterday is the indication of past tense. And same time, V2, you know that V2, what is the V2 of go?
Gone.
Go. is the V1. What is the V2?
Went.
Went. Went. Go. Went. Come.
Came.
Came.
Came. Yes, there are some irregular regular forms also is there. You don't say that go ahead, come, come do. Some people they used to, you are not that. Some there is a structure, there is a rule. Whatever the past tense to become V1 to V2, they used to add ed. That's not acceptable all the time. As per grammar structure format, we have to follow. This is what past tense. Future means you can use generally, like which is you are assuming in future, like I will, you will, she will. That way we can use. But each tense it has again four types: simple past, past continue, past perfect continue, future simple future, future continue, future perfect continue, future perfect continuous. But this is tense is not future continue. It may not happen, but we know the structure. Okay, students. Now see, this is a present tense, expresses unchanging, repeated, recurring action or situation that exists only now. That is what present tense. Past tense, as you said that, sorry, that situation was started and completed in the past. Like I had dinner. If I say had is the past tense. What is the V1 of had? I
Have.
had
Has.
what?
Has.
Have, sir.
No, have. Of course, has,
Have,
have.
sir.
No. Both of comes, has, have. Both of in the present tense we use has or have. After the subject depend on the number. But has, have, past form is had. I had, she had, they had, we had. That is V2 of has and have. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. So in this context, in the past tense, whatever the action completed and whatever the past works and actions we use in V2 most of the time. In simple past, past continue, past continue. Past continue. For example, in the present continue, say I am teaching. I am teaching the tenses. For example, if I say now it's going on. What about past continue? You change the present.
I had taught.
Sorry. No.
I had
I'll
taught time.
no. I'll give the present continuous. I am teaching English class. I am teaching English class now. What is the same sentence? Just you change into past tense.
I was teaching English class then.
Yeah. You can say at following day, yesterday. You can use it. Yeah, yesterday this time. Of course. See, I am teaching English class now, which is now is going is same in the past tense. I was teaching English class there. This time you better use no, yesterday and this time, because past continuous it
Yeah.
will be past continuous, it will be mentioned the time, because now I am teaching the class. This is action is going on now also. But past continuous also, where I was teaching English class at 5:30 p.m., because it should be yesterday. It should be giving particular time, because okay, yeah, you understood that what is the difference between you used in the past tense. Instead of I am, you used was. So am is the present form, helping form. Was is the past form of helping form. If I say they are teaching, they are listening English class, what is the past tense? They are listening. What is the plural of are in the past tense?
Were.
Were,
Were.
exactly. Were, were, were. They were. Okay, fine. So yes, you just focus. In the exam also they will ask you. They will give different form of verb forms, but you have to understand whether that verb form is in the present tense or past tense. Then only you able to attempt correct and suitable answer. Okay, students. This is slightly you just understand base of the helping forms and also main verbs, whether that in present tense, past tense, or past participle, or present participle, or present continuous, present continuous participle. That is what just you identify. Yeah, future tense, as you know, that tense which express action or situation that will be occur in the future in general. So this is what base. So next, dear students, based on aspects means usage, verbs can be also categorized aspects. Aspect refers to the nature of the action described by the verb. Okay, so what you want? Okay, so there are four aspects: indefinite or simple, continuous or progressive, perfect and perfect continuous. See, each tense, these four are going to use, like, in the simple present tense, present continue, whatever the tense, whether it is present, past, or future. But these four types of the structure we have to know. We have to know in the simple present tense, in the present tense, present, simple present tense, like it is that simple present tense, and past simple or simple past, and simple future. This is each one it related to these four, as I said before in the previous class, I mean in the previous slides also. Now, dear students, just you try to see here. Yeah, just I'll give here. Yes, okay. See here, there are 12 possible verbs tenses. Of course, there are three mainly tenses: present, past, and future. But each tense again it has four types, as I said, like simple present, simple, continue, uh, uh, perfect, and perfect continuous. If you add label of present, past, future, slides here in simple present tense. What present continue, present perfect, present perfect? Yeah, this is already we read. This is each tense. Again, it has. So next one here. Yes, list of rules of these tenses. So these tenses has some rules to understand. See, list of the rules here. If you look tense, present, past, and future, as already I gave in progressive form means in the present continuous. Simple means mainly V1. Okay, V1, am is are in the present, and perfect is have, has. Have, it comes third person singular, third person singular in plural, third person singular in present tense, has, it comes. Third form, what is mean by third form? What is the V3 of go? Yes, you said
Gone,
go.
sir.
Go, went,
Gone.
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 Good. Yes, go, went, gone. What is the V3 of come?
Come.
Come only.
Come comes.
Come on.
It's a
Yes.
comes.
Come, came, come only V3. So there are some regular, irregular forms are there in the verbs. So like that, read, 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 like that. So okay, anyhow, so you have to use in the perfect form, like after helping form in the present tense, have or has, V3, and perfect progressive, present perfect continuous, or past perfect continuous, or future perfect continuous. But it will not be no one will be used future perfect continuous. Only we will use future perfect tense only. What is the sentence of future perfect tense? I will be taken English class by tomorrow. I will be taken. Yes, they will be uh, produced the bills by tomorrow. See, they will be given. They will be given. If you are not received anything, they will be given your amount by tomorrow or later, something else. So we use in future tense simple future and future perfect. We are not at all, most of the case we are not at all using future perfect continuous. Just imagine, can you imagine the I will be doing on this day, this time, on that work? Can you imagine? No, very less, very rare. But most probably we use future, simple future, and future continue, or future perfect most of the time we use. As you know that past tense, like V2, which I said come, came, go, went. And was, were is past continuous. See, singular form after you use was, plural form after the subject. If it is subject, if the subject is plural, you say they were. Sorry. Yeah, they were, we were, isn't it? You were, like that. You can't use like this. Oh, you can't use the, yes, yeah, you cannot use that like uh, uh, which is the past tense, like I were. No, she was, it comes, they were, it comes. Like, depend on the subject whether that subject is plural or singular. You have to know, then you have to use, if it is past tense, past helping forms. If it is past continue, if you want to say something, I was I was looking, I was sitting in the lab. I was sitting in the lab for, I was sitting in the lab at 10 a.m. in the morning. If you say, I was sitting for 2 hours, whatever. So like that, whatever some past actions, you have to use even helping form that represent action past action. Then only we know that you are talking in the past or present and future. Otherwise the listeners may confuse, you are talking about the things now or past or future. So that is what the main importance of the tenses and its structures. Okay, students, now you see the second, I mean next one, usage of simple present tense. See here, simple present tense. In the simple present tense, present, she plays tennis every Tuesday. This is simple place. Why we use place here? This is present tense. She is the third person. He, she, it, after s will be suffix. You can't say she play tennis every day. No, you can say they play tennis every Tuesday. They play. You can't say they plays. She plays, he plays, it plays, Ramu or Rajni plays, like, because third person singular in the present tense should suffix with main verb, will be suffixing sr, esr, whatever, ies also sometime. So this is what you remember. See, next term, two and, what is it? Two and two makes. What is here? Permanent situations. I live in Hyderabad. This is just simple present tense. This is Baba. You know that. Next up, simple present future. So sometime present, it comes along with the future also. Okay. For example, here, this is evening at 10 o'clock and tomorrow. This evening, user. For example, here I think he takes the ball and scores a goal. If you see some, I think I've given some example here. Future timetable. Our train leaves at 11 a.m. See, my dear students, you try to understand. I think when you are in some time in the railway station, the train arrives at 11 a.m. To platform number 2. See, the train is third person singular. It arrives means third person singular we use, but the action is not at finish. It will be finished in future, but we are going to use future action sometime in simple present tense. Are you clear, my dear students?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you may heard that news sometime. Our train leave is main verb. Our train is third person singular. It, that name of a particular thing. Train leaves at 11 a.m., but this action is not at over. Even we can say that in the present, I mean in the future. But in it is simple present tense. Leaves is the simple present tense. Main verb suffix the s. Use with this evening at 10 o'clock, like tomorrow. So see, sometime here some more example. I won't go out until it stops raining. See, the coordination, the conjunction, some linking verbs. As you studied, I think in the whatever that some topics like connectives. Yes, did we discuss connectives, students? Yeah, you are all first year, right? We have connectives, transitions. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that also it helps to give connection with other, but sometimes you are not stick on the structure of the particular tense. Here I won't means I will not go out until it stops. See, I won't go, which is I will not go out, it is a simple future, but until it stops is the present, simple present tense, right? See, sometimes simple present tense comes along with simple future, but you don't stick on that. No, when I am using present, simple present tense, why should I use simple future? That is what sometimes it comes along with simple present tense, simple future, such when you created the difference. Okay, students. Now, usage of present continuous. Present continuous also unfinished actions now. See, present continuous, present and future, even it comes along these two unfinished actions now. I am working at the moment. Temporary situation, I am living in London. This is present continuous, right? So when you come to the future, you are always snagging definite future plans. I am meeting my father tomorrow. See, I am meeting my father. Yeah, I am coming by tomorrow. If I ask you, sir, tomorrow I will be come to campus. If you say, yeah, I am coming tomorrow. Yeah, you will be, you can meet me. If I say I am coming by tomorrow, I can. It's not a grammatical mistake. But when you are going to express at present and future in the continuous, you can. Sometimes this is what usage of present continuous with. So students, don't confuse, but you have to see the structure. Unfinished and finished action in present perfect. I have been to Tokyo, use with ever, never, but news or recent new event. The Queen has given a speech. It is not yet finished. The Queen has news or recent events. See, through the newspaper, if you look at, most of the news were printing, I mean giving the language like present perfect and past perfect. Okay, they will not give present continuous. Most of the reading, I mean the newspapers writing past tense and past perfect and present perfect. Okay, you see, you check sometime how long I have known Karan since then, used with simple. This is a present, the present perfect means subject after has plus have plus v3 and object. I have given the lecture. I have given the lecture just now. I have given the lecture just now. I have given. She has given. She has met me in the office. She has met meeting. Like, okay, students, just you observe the structure, then you able to. Present perfect continuous, unfinished and finished action. I have been working, that's why I am tired. Temporary situations. How long? I have been living in London for 2 years. Present perfect continuous. This is very important, students. But one thing you remember, where you have to use since, where you have to use for. This is what in the exam they ask you most of the time. See, as you know that since is what is the since is particular time or period of time. For is a period of time. Since is a particular of time. Suppose if I say I have been teaching in MVS or engineering college since 2010. If I say, see, since 2010 means on that particular year it has been continuing. If I say I have been teaching in MVS or engineering college for 11 years. See, both meanings are the same, but I am giving specific sense when you use. Am I giving opposite? Since 2004 for 1 second. Yeah, it's okay. So for is only period of time, for years number that you just remember. Okay. So students, this is what simple present tense. Just to go through that structure, have, has, helping form, different verb forms. Just you see, then you able to understand. Don't worry about that, but you have to practice, and you have to do some exercise. You will be clear. Simple past. It's a very simple past. Past means, as you know, action which was completed. Okay, students, are you following me?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Right. So here in the simple past, whatever the action finished, I went to cinema yesterday. This is, as generally you know, the actions is the past, but sometimes past and present future also it connect. She sat down and ordered a coffee, used with the past continuous. She sat down and ordered a coffee. These both are past tense only action in the stories. Details of the news. I have hurt my leg and I feel of a ladder and use with. Sometimes it may come. Suppose for example, if you see unreal imaginary things. So here, present and future, imagine things. If I won lottery, I would buy a house. See, if I won a lottery, it's a simple future. No, not simple future. It is I won lottery. What is the what type of tense ma in future? I won lottery. Won is V1, V2, V3. Which one?
V2.
V2.
V2. V2. Uh, uh, Past, future. So, no. V2. Win is V1. Won is V2. It is if I won a lottery is past tense. I would buy a house means it is like future. Will, would, like. So this also combination it comes, but you have to understand the situation. Next, past continuous, use of past continuous. If you look at, the birds were singing and the sun was shining. Amy sat down, used with the simple past. Overlapping action, I was walking to the station when I met John. Used with when, and when is connective, which gives sometime, if I say I was walking to the station, for example, if you say it is past continuous, I was walking to the station when I met John. Yes, it was happened both actions in the past. Past, when I was taking the class. No, I was taking the class when I met Ramu. So this is, it may be vice versa, you can say, but it must be happen in the past. Both the one is past continue, another is simple past. Okay, students. So you see the structure of this one, usage of past perfect. This is also same past perfect. It gives, as you know, the action finished before another past action. When we arrived, the film had started. See, when we arrived, which is simple past, the film had started. For example, there is there is one important, not important, one question all the time I have seen in competitive exam. When I when I reached the when I no when I reached the station, the train had already left. See, one is past tense, another one is present perfect. Once again, dear students, listen. When I reached the station, comma, the train has left already. Here, understand, this is what very important question. Sometime in the competitive exam they ask. Yes, you reached is over. What happened? The train is not there. The train has already left. Just now it happened the action, but you came. You came, that action completed when you see, but that type of expressions also you can imagine. When I came to class, when I came to class, the CR the CR has left the class. When I entered the class, when I entered the class, the CR has left from the class, just for example. So this is what happens sometime when I entered is over action, past perfect. When I no, past, not simple past. Simple past is when I enter the, when I entered, and past perfect CR had, no, past perfect may had left, it comes. Okay, so this is the example. Just you see, students, please, you have to look and do some exercises, then only you understand how this structure forms according to the grammar. Past perfect continuous, how long to a point in the past. So this is, past perfect continuous may result, for example, you see, she had been working in the company for a year when she met James. Had been working is a past perfect continuous. Had been working, just see, this is past perfect, so that had been working. If it is present perfect, she has been working. Had is which is indicating past form. Had, it indicating it giving the indication of past logo. So here the pavement was wet. Wet. The pavement was wet. It had been raining. Pavement, yes, with use and past. So okay, students, this is general example, you try to understand. This is not a panic to understand, it's a simple, but if you go through the structure, it will be clear. Okay, usage of future simple. Future simple will be going to. Will simple, as you know, that will, shall we use, but one thing you remember, only shall you can use after iv you can use shall, but will you can use all sort of all the subject after the all. I will, we will, you will, they will, he will, she will, it will, he will. But sometime, not sometime, there is a structure, you can use shall only, may, mean that will be, shall I come, shall we come. You can use I will come, we will come, but after the when we use shall, you have to know to use after I will or we will. Yes, ma.
సేమ్ సైజ్
Hello,
ఉంటుంది మా ఇద్దరు.
who is that? Hello, dear students, someone is unmute.
సారీ
Don't,
సార్.
yeah, don't do that, ma. Other students will disturb. There are so many students. Okay, so now we will see the next PPT, which is related to simple future. Just just I will, you will sometime, it's being going also. We have run out of milk, and I know I am going to buy some. So plan and intentions also sometime we use in the future. So future conditionals, future predictions. The sun will rise at 7 a.m. I think the conservatives, we will win the next elections, but I will help you with your homework. This is what simple future, they may not ask the related this question, but they will focus on present tense and past tense. Okay, so future continuous, you know that I will be waiting when you arrive, but future continuous no one use, but only future perfect we can use. I will show the future perfect, how long to a point in the future. When we get married, I will have known Robert. So this is some example using of the future perfect. Okay, students, just you read these sentences. I think you may get it, the structures and these all which I gave. But I shared some exercises also. Have you seen, students, in the Google Classroom? I shared some exercises related to tenses. Did you see that?
Yes, sir.
No? Please, you, yeah, please, hello. See who is that? I know here. I can catch the person who is unmute. Okay, so you'll get action. Don't do that. Whoever I can check here who is unmute sometime. Don't do that, ma'am. Please. Okay, students. Next, we'll move to the topic which is the last one, grammar. This is the direct narrate speech. After that, it will take just 10 to 15 minutes. Just bear. This is the last topic for you for entire this course. Okay. Okay. Do you want any? I mean, gap, or shall I continue, students?
Gap.
Yeah, I will finish within 10 minutes, 10 to 15. It's very simple. It's okay.
Okay, sir.
Continue.
Yeah. So please, so I will just give the direct speech PPT. Just like no, if you so far I gave the structure of even the tenses. So based on that, when you change what happened, you change the direct to indirect and these are all the things very simple if you do some practice at home. And even this subject already you familiar in intermediate also, I hope so. You have direct indirect speech, but this time you need to enhance your skills with help of some more advanced the structures which you have to try and practice. Okay, so students, now I'll this is the last topic for you, direct indirect speech, which is the topic of related to grammar. Okay, so students, you see here, one second. Yes, so this topic, rules to convert direct indirect speech, tense changes, time and place, pronouns, this report verbs, indirect questions, command, these are request, indirect speech, how can you give this, introduction. As you know that direct indirect speech which are reporting spoken words of the words a person, but if you see the direct speech, there is a structure. For example, you will never guess what I have just seen, said Sam excitedly. What's that? Asked Loisy. So this is what some expressions you can imagine. That is what direct, but indirect speech, when the general points of what someone has said are reported. See, direct, what he said as it is, that is direct speech. What someone said, you are going to say about the person what he said, the same context, that is indirect speech. That's it. So rules in the direct indirect speech, the quotation marks sometime you have to remove, and that you need to you add after the he said that, she said that, usually inserted after the reporting. See, what is the reporting? Direct indirect speech, someone what he reported, you are reporting what is intention the same without changing the meaning. That is what. See, rules, as you know, so far we discussed the tenses, how helping forms and main verbs will be changed. These present tense, if it is she said it's cold, she said it was cold, because present tense, when you change into indirect, present tense it is cold, obviously in the indirect speech it will be a past tense. She said it was cold, like that. Present continuous, I am teaching, here she was teaching. That structure is, but as you know that we have to remove she said, she was teaching. This is what generally in the one thing you remember, dear students, if it is in direct speech is in present tense, you should be changed into past tense. That mainly helping forms. See, have, here I have been, I have is, what is the have? Past tense, had, just we discuss, like that. The structure will be same. So present perfect, these all you can do and practice. The lesson had already started, the same thing. So other tense changes here, direct indirect speech. If it is in the direct speech will, indirect speech it will be changed would. She said, I will teach English online tomorrow. She said she would teach English online tomorrow. See, will is the present tense, would is the past form of will. Students, are you following me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, can is present, could is past tense of can. She said, I can teach English online. She said she could, can, could teach English. Must, had to. See, these are modal actuals. My dear students, please, you have, I mean, you try to understand will, can, must, shall, may, would, could, had to, used to, should to, would. These are modal auxiliary helping forms. Okay,
When told is used.
ma,
Told.
Yes, sir.
please once again.
Told ఎప్పుడు యూజ్ చేస్తాం సార్?
Don't,
టీ
I'm
won't
not
Told,
clear.
sir.
Ednama?
Told, sir.
Told, okay, told, someone, see, she told only when you give in the direct speech. She tell, she she tell to him about that issue. She told her, she tell to him, she will come tomorrow. If that is direct speech, she told her. Here there is tell, she told her. See, she told something to him. Same thing you are telling what she said. She told her she will not come tomorrow. She told her, told, asked, inquired. These all some structure is there, but sometimes entirely, I mean, based on the situation, based on the that content, you try to use. Sometimes it's not only particular told. You can say she said also. Not only said, she said, even she told that, she told to him that also. We'll see if it is there any. This is what auxiliary verbs, other tenses into indirect speech. So time and place changes. For example, direct speech, if there is a object, object is now, you have to use that object, place will be then, today, that day, here, there, this and that. This is what you just remember. Tomorrow, if that indirect speech, when direct speech, you use indirect speech the following day, the next day, the day after. Okay, so these are some main structure forms. You should remember this. You can't, you have to remember 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks previously. So this is what she said, what that 2 weeks ago. When you converting into indirect speech, you have to use these objects. Okay, so I went to the theater last night. I went to the theater last night. For example, here there is no object. Object is there, but there is no. Who is saying? I is whether she or he. How do you know? How do you know whether I is she or no? He said. He said he had gone to the theater the night before. See, I went to the theater last night. It's past. Night before. He said. But here there is no gender. See, have you observing that I, it indicates he or she? You can write whether I or she, but you have to use it. It will be represent to the in this indirect speech. I'm staying here until next week. It is present continuous. I'm staying here until next week. He said he was. Immediately I told you, whatever the direct speech in the, if it is present tense, you have to change into past tense. But this is present continuous tense. I am staying here until next week. Same, it is past continuous. See, she was staying there until the following week. So you have to observe only the tense, and sometimes you observe, you have to use said, sometimes told, based on the context, based on the expression. Okay, pronouns. Pronouns means subject. Personal pronouns need to be changed according to the situation. I run 5 kilometers every day, said she. She said. So she said she ran 5 km every day. She, here she said, so immediately you can write. So these are some example, like you see, students. You can, if you read and go through the example, it's not difficult, but you practice that why we usually use said without an object. So So like these are the notes I think already I shared to you in the Google Classroom, how you can ask these all example. He said, Mary, when is the next train? See, this is what direct speech. He asked, yes, Mary, when the next train was. Here is present, was is past form of is. Okay, this is what generally you just remember some helping and that forms that will be used. Even yes or no questions also sometimes they will ask, but you see the example here. This is not offer suggestions, promise, and other in indirect. Shall I bring you some tea? This is what request. He offered to bring me some tea. Shall I bring you some tea? Here, shall I bring is it is saying that of course it's a future and it's a sometime it's looking like simple present tense. I bring you some tea. In that, shall I bring? See, I told you after and before I only will come shall. After we or before will come shall. We shall. Shall I bring you some tea? Shall we meet tomorrow? Like that. Whatever. Here he offered. He offered. See here, shall I bring is offering, is asking. This is offering to bring tea. Suggestions. So here suggested meeting. So this is the thoughts. Even exclamation in indirect speech. If you exclamation beginning what or how can, repeat, reported by, exclaim. So this is the thing, students. So I think if you go through this all structure, I think see there are some exercises, you do it. So I think so you are clear, and I think you are clear about this. These are then just you see the notes and some exercise. Even you can find sources whatever Google, or sometime if you look at whatever the sources online also you can find. Okay, students. So thank you, dear students of even ECB and IT3 and automobile. So I hope you are clear the lecture. This is what today I most probably finished the syllabus. Or if it is any pending, if I'm not yeah, can you hear me, ma?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, students. Yeah, just now power cut here. Anyhow, I connected through my mobile. Fine, I think so. You are clear today's class. What about the IT3 automobile students and ECB? Is it clear, all of you?
Sir.
Fine. You do some hard work, whatever the material which we shared, go through that. So whoever attended, better you just give your attendance in chat box. I will take, there are 57 students are there, I mean including me. Please you give the numbers. So thank you, students. We will meet